Jude Bellingham's remarkable journey began in the modest yet passionate academy of Birmingham City, a place where dreams were nurtured and young talent was given the space to flourish. From the very first training sessions, his natural ability and drive were impossible to ignore. Coaches and teammates quickly realized they were witnessing something special, a player whose hunger for the game was matched only by his work ethic. Even as a child, Jude played with a maturity and vision that set him apart from his peers. His understanding of the game, his composure under pressure, and his leadership qualities were rare for someone so young. At just 16, he made history by becoming Birmingham's youngest ever first-team player. Thrust into the spotlight, he immediately commanded the midfield with authority, showing confidence and skill beyond his years. Fans at St Andrews quickly sensed they were witnessing the rise of a future superstar. Every touch, every pass, every run was met with growing excitement and pride from the stands. When Europe's elite clubs began to take notice, Birmingham made a bold and emotional decision: to retire his number 22 shirt. It was a tribute not only to his incredible impact on the pitch, but also a statement of belief in his future greatness. This unprecedented gesture wasn't just about honoring what Jude had already achieved. It was about recognizing the promise he carried and the inspiration he gave to everyone at the club. When Bellingham finally left Birmingham, he did so not just as a prodigy, but as a symbol of hope and ambition for the club's future generations. His departure was bittersweet, filled with both pride and anticipation. Though his journey was only beginning, Jude had already left a lasting legacy at his boyhood club. His name became a source of inspiration, woven into the fabric of Birmingham City's history. The next chapter would take him far from home, to Germany, where even greater challenges and opportunities awaited, a new stage for his ever-growing talent. For Birmingham, it was both a proud farewell and the beginning of a legend in the making, one whose story would inspire for years to come. Choosing Borussia Dortmund in 2020, Bellingham prioritized development over glamour. Dortmund's reputation for nurturing young talent made it the perfect fit. He quickly became a key figure, impressing with his versatility and relentless energy. Scoring on his debut and shining in the Champions League, he proved he belonged on the biggest stage. His leadership blossomed. By 19, he was named Dortmund's third captain, earning respect from teammates and coaches alike. Even after a heartbreaking title near miss, he left as a complete midfielder and a proven leader. Dortmund had been his finishing school, preparing him for the highest level. Now, he was ready for the ultimate test: Real Madrid. In the summer of 2023, Real Madrid made global headlines by securing the signature of Jude Bellingham for a staggering fee of over €100 million. The transfer sent shockwaves through the football world, as fans and pundits alike speculated about the impact the young Englishman could have at one of the sport's most storied clubs. Bellingham inherited the legendary number 5 shirt, a number forever associated with Zinedine Zidane, one of the club's greatest icons. With that shirt came not just a legacy, but immense expectations from supporters and the footballing world. Many wondered if a young English midfielder, still early in his career, could possibly fill such legendary shoes, especially in the wake of Karim Benzema's departure, which left a void in both leadership and star power at Madrid. The original plan was for Bellingham to adapt gradually, learning the rhythms of Spanish football and the demands of the club. But Bellingham's ambition and drive quickly became apparent. He was determined to make an immediate impact. Manager Carlo Ancelotti recognized Bellingham's unique potential and made a bold decision. He pushed the young midfielder into a more advanced attacking role, betting on his ability to not just control the midfield, but to deliver crucial goals as well. This tactical shift was a significant gamble, but it paid off spectacularly. It unlocked a new dimension in Bellingham's game, allowing him to express his creativity and goal-scoring instincts on the biggest stage. Suddenly, Bellingham was no longer just a signing for the future. He became the centerpiece of Madrid's new era, leading the team out onto the pitch with confidence and purpose. The pressure on his shoulders was enormous, with every match scrutinized by millions. Yet Bellingham seemed to thrive under the spotlight, embracing the challenge with remarkable composure. He was ready to prove himself on football's grandest stage, eager to show that he belonged among the world's elite and could carry the hopes of Madrid's passionate supporters. As the world watched, anticipation built for what Bellingham would achieve in the famous white shirt. A new star was preparing to rise in Madrid, and the footballing world was ready to witness history in the making. Bellingham's Real Madrid debut was nothing short of sensational. From the moment he stepped onto the pitch, it was clear that he was ready to embrace the pressure and expectations that come with wearing the famous white shirt. The anticipation in the stadium was electric, and Bellingham delivered right from the start. He scored in his very first La Liga match, immediately making his mark on Spanish football. But he didn't stop there. Bellingham kept finding the net, racking up an astonishing 13 goals in his first 13 games, a feat rarely seen for a midfielder in his debut season. His defining moment came in his first El Clasico, one of the most intense rivalries in world football. Bellingham scored twice, including a dramatic stoppage-time winner that sent the Bernabeu into absolute euphoria and instantly etched his name into club folklore. He instantly became a fan favourite, delivering in the biggest moments and showing a maturity beyond his years. The supporters embraced him, chanting his name and wearing his shirt with pride. In the Champions League, Bellingham continued to shine on the grandest stage, scoring in his first 3 group matches. His performances in Europe proved he could handle the pressure of the world's most prestigious club competition. His confidence and leadership inspired the team, and his transfer fee was quickly seen as a bargain. Bellingham's presence lifted the entire squad, and his work ethic set a new standard in the dressing room. Bellingham transformed from a promising prospect to Madrid's most important player in just a matter of weeks. His ability to control the midfield, score crucial goals, and lead by example made him indispensable. The Bernabeu had a new hero, and the world took notice. Headlines across Europe praised his impact, and fans everywhere marveled at his rapid rise. His debut season was the stuff of legend, a campaign that will be remembered for years to come, as Bellingham announced himself as one of football's brightest stars. What sets Bellingham apart is his completeness. He's strong, fast, and covers every blade of grass. He dominates physically, but his technical skills are just as impressive: close control, vision, and a striker's finishing touch. His football intelligence is elite, reading the game on both ends and making decisive runs into the box. Defensively, he anticipates and intercepts. Offensively, he creates and scores. His maturity and leadership are rare for his age, demanding high standards from himself and his teammates. He communicates, organizes, and inspires on the pitch. Bellingham is the total package. A true general who influences every phase of the game. He's the kind of player who can single-handedly change a match. In October 2023, Bellingham's brilliance was recognized with the Copa Trophy at the Ballon d'Or ceremony. This award, voted on by football legends, confirmed his status as the world's top young talent. His acceptance speech showed humility and focus, further endearing him to fans and peers. The Copa Trophy fueled talk of him winning the Ballon d'Or itself, an extraordinary feat for a midfielder. Praise poured in from all corners. Teammates, managers, and pundits compared him to the game's greats. Carlo Ancelotti likened him to Zidane and Kaká, while his leadership and work ethic drew universal respect. Bellingham was no longer just a rising star, he was now considered among the world's elite. The football world had found its new standard-bearer. Bellingham's arrival marked a new era for Real Madrid, shifting the spotlight from Ronaldo and Benzema to a new talisman. He became the heartbeat of a young, dynamic team poised to dominate Europe. His ability to score, lead, and inspire made him the focal point of Madrid's future. Fans and pundits now speak of him alongside Mbappé and Haaland as football's next global icons. Bellingham's unique skill set makes him both a throwback and a glimpse of football's future. From Birmingham's academy to the Bernabeu, his rise has been relentless. He's embraced the pressure, exceeded expectations, and become Real Madrid's new king. The future of the club, and perhaps the sport, shines with the brilliance of Jude Bellingham.